Stop whatever you are doing right now and listen carefully, because that dirty old Washington quarter sitting in your coin jar, hiding in your car's cup holder, or forgotten inside a junk drawer could secretly be worth a shocking amount of money. Most people never think twice about these coins, and that is exactly why valuable quarters are still being spent every single day. Nobody talks about this. Not the banks, not the coin dealers, not even the mint. They expect you to see a scratched, worn-out Washington quarter and assume it has no value at all. They expect you to toss it back into circulation without another look. These quarters appear old, damaged, and completely ordinary, like they have survived decades of rough use. But that rough appearance is exactly what allows some of the rarest and most valuable examples to remain hidden in plain sight even today. In this countdown, we are uncovering 3 Washington quarters in terrible condition that are still worth serious money, not just a few bucks or spare change. We are talking about coins worth hundreds and even thousands of dollars to collectors who know exactly what to search for. Some of these quarters look like they were pulled straight from the bottom of a river, yet expert dealers will still pay huge amounts for them because rarity matters more than appearance with certain dates and mint errors. And almost nobody realizes it. Right now, these coins are sitting unnoticed in pockets, cash registers, and loose change jars across the country. People are spending them every day without knowing their true value. But after hearing this, you will never ignore another Washington quarter again. Hidden among those dirty old coins could be a small fortune waiting to be discovered. One of these rare quarters may have been sitting in your loose change for years, and you still have no idea how valuable it really is. The Washington quarter dollar 1968 coin without a mint mark has become one of the most talked about treasures in the rare coin collecting world, and collectors everywhere are paying close attention to this fascinating piece of American history. What many people overlook as ordinary pocket change could actually hold surprising collector value in today's competitive market. Even in circulated condition with visible scratches and signs of age, the 1968 Washington quarter continues attracting major attention because of its historical importance, growing collector demand, and the exciting possibility of rare hidden varieties worth serious money. The Washington quarter has always been one of the most iconic coins in United States history. First introduced in 1932 to honor President George Washington, the coin quickly became a symbol of American pride and national identity. By 1968, the Washington quarter was already deeply connected to everyday American life, passing through millions of hands across the country. Today, collectors view coins from this era as important historical pieces that represent a fascinating time in American coinage history. The year 1968 itself holds tremendous significance because it marked a major transition period for United States coins. During the 1960s, America experienced coin shortages and important changes in coin production. The Washington quarter had recently shifted away from its earlier silver composition, making 1968 coins part of a historic turning point in American currency. Collectors love coins connected to important transitions because they capture moments of change in national history. One of the most fascinating features of the 1968 Washington quarter is the classic portrait of George Washington displayed on the obverse side. The detailed profile of Washington continues to symbolize strength, leadership, and American heritage. Even in circulated condition, the design still carries powerful visual appeal that collectors deeply admire. On the reverse side, the famous eagle design gives the coin even greater historical beauty and collector appeal. The eagle represents freedom, power, and national pride, making the Washington quarter one of the most respected coins in American numismatics. In circulated examples, collectors often enjoy seeing how the design has aged naturally over decades of use, creating authentic vintage character. Collectors become especially interested in 1968 quarters without visible mint marks because these coins continue generating excitement in the marketplace. Many collectors carefully inspect these quarters, searching for unusual strike characteristics, rare die varieties, or hidden minting errors that can dramatically increase value. The thrill of discovering a valuable variety keeps demand strong among both experienced collectors and beginners. The circulated scratch appearance often adds personality and authenticity to vintage quarters. Many collectors appreciate coins that clearly traveled through real American history, passing through shops, restaurants, gas stations, and businesses during the late 1960s. Every mark and sign of wear tells part of the coin's story, giving it historical charm and collector character. The market for Washington quarters has grown significantly over the years as more people recognize the hidden value inside older American coins. The 1968 issue continues benefiting from this rising interest because collectors understand that attractive and historically important examples are becoming increasingly desirable. Even circulated coins now receive far more attention than they once did. One major reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1968 quarter is the possibility of rare minting errors and unusual varieties. Some examples may contain doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks that can transform a normal-looking quarter into a highly valuable collectible. Error coin enthusiasts carefully inspect every detail because rare discoveries can sometimes reach impressive auction prices. The excitement surrounding rare coin collecting has exploded through social media and online collector communities. Videos discussing valuable Washington quarters regularly attract millions of viewers fascinated by the possibility that ordinary-looking coins may actually be hidden treasures. The 1968 Washington quarter fits perfectly into this excitement because of its strong historical identity and growing collector popularity. Auction houses and collector marketplaces continue reporting strong interest in vintage Washington quarters preserved in appealing condition. Coins with strong details, balanced wear, and attractive vintage appearance often generate competitive bidding among collectors searching for historical American coins with long-term appeal. The design of the Washington quarter continues standing the test of time because of its elegance and powerful symbolism. Collectors appreciate the balance between Washington's portrait and the eagle reverse, creating a timeless coin that remains visually impressive even decades after production. The 1968 issue captures this beauty while also carrying the unique atmosphere of late 1960s America. Natural agging and circulation wear often create a vintage appearance that collectors genuinely admire. Smooth silver-gray tones, lightly worn surfaces, and authentic circulated texture give older quarters personality that modern coins simply cannot duplicate. Many collectors prefer coins with natural originality because they preserve real historical character. Some of the most exciting discoveries happen when people search through old jars, inherited collections, or forgotten boxes filled with spare change. Valuable Washington quarters continue appearing unexpectedly in ordinary places, creating excitement among collectors and dealers. Every new discovery reminds people that hidden treasures may still exist unnoticed in everyday life. Professional grading services have also increased interest in vintage quarters from the 1960s. Certified examples authenticated by respected grading companies often achieve stronger market prices because buyers trust the professional evaluations. Coins displaying strong detail and attractive eye appeal can become highly competitive pieces in today's collector market. The emotional connection to American history gives the 1968 Washington quarter even greater significance. These coins circulated during a memorable and transformative decade in the United States, witnessing cultural change, economic growth, and historic national events. Every surviving quarter carries part of that history, making it much more meaningful than simple currency. As the coin collecting hobby continues growing worldwide, the Washington Quarter series remains one of the most popular and respected areas of American numismatics. The 1968 issue continues attracting attention because it combines historical importance, recognizable design, and the exciting possibility of rare valuable varieties hidden among ordinary circulated coins. The current market for vintage Washington quarters remains extremely active, with collectors constantly searching for coins featuring originality, attractive detail, and strong historical appeal. Some rare varieties and exceptional examples have achieved impressive auction values, especially when connected to unusual mint eras or premium eye appeal. The Washington Quarter $1968 coin without a mint mark continues proving why older American quarters remain among the most exciting treasures in the world of coin collecting. With its rich historical connection, iconic design, growing collector demand, and the thrilling possibility of valuable discoveries, this remarkable quarter has earned a respected place among America's most admired collectible coins. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the search for outstanding 1968 Washington quarters remains filled with excitement, history, and the dream of uncovering a hidden fortune hiding in plain sight. Next up, the Washington Quarter $1990 coin with the P mint mark has become one of the most exciting modern American coins, attracting attention from collectors, treasure hunters, and rare coin enthusiasts around the world. What many people still overlook as simple pocket change could actually hold surprising collector value in today's competitive coin market. In extra fine condition, the 1990 P Washington Quarter stands out with strong detail, attractive surfaces, and impressive eye appeal that continue creating growing demand among collectors searching for valuable hidden treasures. The Washington Quarter has always been one of the most iconic coins in United States history. First introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, the quarter quickly became a symbol of American heritage and national pride. By 1990, the Washington Quarter had already spent decades as one of the most widely recognized coins in circulation, making surviving extra-fine examples from this era especially meaningful to collectors today. The year 1990 itself represents an important period in modern American coinage history. America was entering a new decade filled with technological growth, economic expansion, and cultural change. Coins from this period now carry strong nostalgic value because they represent a bridge between classic 20th century coinage and the modern era. The 1990 P Washington Quarter captures that moment perfectly, making it increasingly attractive among collectors who appreciate historical connections. One of the most admired features of the 1990 P Washington Quarter is the famous portrait of George Washington displayed on the obverse side. The design continues to symbolize leadership, strength, and American tradition. In extra fine condition, Washington's hair details, facial lines, and surrounding lettering remain beautifully visible, creating a coin with strong visual character and collector appeal. On the reverse side, the iconic eagle design adds even more historical beauty to the coin. The eagle represents freedom, power, and national identity, making the Washington Quarter one of the most respected coins in American numismatics. In extra fine condition, the feathers, wings, arrows, and surrounding details remain bold and impressive, allowing collectors to fully appreciate the artistry of the classic quarter design. Collectors become especially excited when they discover a 1990 quarter carrying the P Mint mark because it connects directly to the historic Philadelphia Mint, one of the most famous minting facilities in American history. The small P Mint mark immediately adds collector interest because many enthusiasts specifically search for Philadelphia minted quarters with strong detail and attractive preservation. Extra fine condition examples are highly desirable because they preserve much of the coin's original beauty while still displaying authentic circulation character. Coins in this condition often retain smooth surfaces, attractive silver-gray tones, and strong detail throughout the design. Collectors love coins with balanced preservation because they combine history, originality, and eye appeal all in one piece. The market for Washington quarters has grown dramatically over the years as more people discover the hidden value inside older American coins. The 1990 P issue continues benefiting from this rising interest because collectors understand that attractive examples preserved in extra fine condition are becoming increasingly difficult to locate after decades of circulation. One major reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1990 P Washington Quarter is the possibility of rare minting errors and unusual die varieties. Some examples may contain doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, or other mint irregularities that can dramatically increase collector value. Era coins specialists examine every detail carefully because hidden varieties can sometimes reach impressive auction prices. The excitement surrounding coin collecting has expanded worldwide thanks to social media and online collector communities. Videos discussing valuable Washington quarters regularly attract millions of viewers fascinated by the possibility that ordinary-looking quarters may actually be worth serious money. The 1990p quarter fits perfectly into this excitement because it combines modern history with strong collector demand and hidden treasure potential. Auction houses and collector marketplaces continue reporting strong demand for Washington quarters preserved in premium condition. Extra fine 1990p examples with beautiful surfaces and strong eye appeal often attract competitive bidding from collectors eager to secure quality additions for their collections. Exceptional examples connected to rare varieties can achieve impressive prices in today's market. The design of the Washington quarter remains timeless because of its balance between elegance and patriotic symbolism. Collectors continue admiring the classic combination of Washington's portrait and the eagle reverse, creating a coin that feels both historic and visually powerful. The 1990p issue preserves this legendary design during an important modern period of American history. Natural color and original surfaces also play a major role in collector desirability. Extra fine examples with attractive silver tones, smooth texture, and untouched appearance remain highly respected because originality is one of the most important qualities in the coin collecting world. Coins with strong eye appeal continue standing out immediately at auctions and coin shows. Some of the most exciting discoveries happen when people search through forgotten jars, inherited collections, or boxes filled with spare change accumulated over decades. Valuable Washington quarters continue appearing unexpectedly in ordinary places, creating excitement among collectors and dealers alike. Every discovery reminds people that hidden treasures may still exist unnoticed in everyday life. Professional grading services have also strengthened the market for modern Washington quarters. Certified extra fine examples authenticated by respected grading companies often achieve stronger market values because buyers trust the professional evaluations. Coins displaying exceptional detail and premium surfaces can become highly competitive auction pieces. The emotional connection to American history gives the 1990p Washington quarter even greater collector significance. These coins circulated during a memorable period of American economic and cultural development, passing through businesses, restaurants, stores, and homes across the country. Every surviving coin carries part of that journey, making it much more meaningful than simple currency. As the coin collecting hobby continues growing internationally, the Washington Quarter series remains one of the most respected and actively collected areas of American numismatics. The 1990p issue continues attracting attention because it combines historical identity, classic design, strong collector demand, and the exciting possibility of discovering rare hidden varieties. The current market for attractive Washington quarters remains extremely active, with collectors constantly searching for examples featuring extra fine preservation, beautiful surfaces, and strong detail. Some rare and exceptional pieces have achieved impressive auction results, especially when connected to unusual mint eras or premium eye appeal. The Washington Quarter $1990 coin with the P mint mark in extra fine condition continues proving why modern American quarters remain among the most exciting treasures in coin collecting. With its rich historical connection, iconic design, growing collector demand, and the thrilling possibility of valuable discoveries, this remarkable quarter has earned a respected place among America's most admired collectible coins. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the search for outstanding 1990p Washington quarters remains filled with excitement, history, and the dream of uncovering a hidden fortune hiding in plain sight. Next up, the Washington Quarter $1967 coin without a mint mark has become one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of rare coin collecting, and collectors everywhere continue searching for this historic quarter with growing excitement and serious attention. What many people still overlook as ordinary pocket change could actually hold surprising value in today's competitive coin market. Even in black circulated condition, the 1967 Washington quarter continues attracting major collector demand because of its rich history, unique appearance, and the thrilling possibility of rare hidden varieties worth impressive amounts of money. The Washington quarter has always stood as one of the most iconic coins in United States history. First introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, the quarter quickly became a symbol of American pride, strength, and tradition. By 1967, the Washington quarter had already spent decades circulating through American life, making surviving examples from this important period especially meaningful to collectors today. The year 1967 itself holds tremendous importance in American coinage history because it came during one of the most fascinating transition periods for U.S. currency. During the 1960s, the United States Mint faced major coin shortages and significant production challenges. Because of these conditions, mint marks were temporarily removed from coins to discourage collectors from hoarding them. That is why the 1967 Washington quarter appears without a mint mark, making it instantly recognizable and historically important among collectors. One of the most fascinating features of the 1967 Washington quarter is its mysterious black circulated appearance. Over decades of circulation, some quarters develop dark surfaces and rich agging tones that collectors often find incredibly attractive. This natural black coloration gives the coin a vintage personality and historical character that modern coins simply cannot replicate. Many collectors admire these dark-toned quarters because they look unique, dramatic, and deeply connected to the past. The portrait of George Washington on the obverse side continues giving the coin timeless beauty and patriotic significance. Even in circulated condition, Washington's profile remains powerful and recognizable, representing leadership and American heritage. Collectors appreciate coins that preserve visible design details while also displaying authentic signs of age and circulation. On the reverse side, the famous eagle design adds even more strength and collector appeal to the coin. The eagle symbolizes freedom and national pride, making the Washington quarter one of the most respected coins in American numismatics. In black circulated condition, the contrast between the dark surfaces and the raised design often creates a bold vintage appearance that collectors genuinely admire. Collectors become especially excited when they discover 1967 quarters because the no mint mark year continues generating major interest in the collector market. Many enthusiasts carefully inspect these coins, searching for rare die varieties, doubled dies, strike errors, and unusual minting characteristics that can dramatically increase collector value. The possibility of finding a hidden treasure keeps excitement around the 1967 quarter stronger than ever. The circulated black appearance of these coins often adds authenticity and charm that many collectors prefer over heavily cleaned examples. Natural agging, dark toning, and honest circulation give the coin a true historical feel. Many collectors believe original circulated coins carry more personality because every mark and tone reflects decades of real American history. The market for Washington quarters has grown tremendously as more people realize the hidden value inside older American coins. The 1967 issue continues benefiting from this growing popularity because collectors understand its historical importance and strong collector demand. Coins from the late 1960s remain highly searched because they connect directly to an important chapter in U.S. mint history. One major reason collectors remain fascinated by the 1967 Washington quarter is the possibility of valuable minting errors and unusual varieties. Some examples feature doubled lettering, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, or other rare mint characteristics that can transform an ordinary-looking quarter into a highly valuable collectible. Error coin specialists carefully examine every detail because discoveries from this era can achieve impressive auction prices. The excitement surrounding rare coins has expanded worldwide through online auctions, collector communities, and social media videos watched by millions of people. Stories about valuable Washington quarters continue inspiring collectors to search through jars, drawers, and old collections, hoping to uncover hidden treasures. The 1967 Washington Quarter fits perfectly into this excitement because of its no-mint mark history and strong collector reputation. Auction houses and online collector marketplaces continue reporting strong interest in vintage Washington quarters preserved in appealing condition. Even circulated examples with attractive black tunning and authentic surfaces can generate significant collector attention. Coins with strong eye appeal and interesting vintage character often stand out immediately among collectors. The design of the Washington Quarter remains timeless because of its balance between elegance and patriotic symbolism. Collectors continue admiring the classic combination of Washington's portrait and the eagle reverse design. The 1967 issue captures this beauty during one of the most memorable decades in American history, adding even greater collector importance. Natural black tunning often develops over decades through circulation and storage conditions, creating surfaces that many collectors find visually impressive. Dark-toned quarters with balanced wear and smooth texture can appear especially attractive under proper lighting. Original untouched surfaces remain highly respected because authenticity plays a major role in the coin collecting world. Some of the most exciting discoveries happen when people search inherited collections or forgotten containers filled with old coins. Valuable Washington quarters continue surfacing unexpectedly in ordinary places, creating major excitement among collectors and dealers. Every new discovery reminds people that hidden treasures may still be sitting unnoticed in everyday life. Professional grading services have also strengthened the market for vintage Washington quarters. Certified examples authenticated by respected grading companies often achieve stronger market values because buyers trust professional evaluations. Coins with attractive black tunning, strong details, and original surfaces can become highly competitive pieces during auctions. The emotional connection to American history gives the 1967 Washington Quarter even greater significance. These coins circulated during one of the most memorable decades in modern America, passing through businesses, restaurants, movie theaters, and homes across the country. Every surviving coin carries part of that journey, making it much more meaningful than ordinary currency. As the coin collecting hobby continues growing worldwide, the Washington Quarter series remains one of the most respected and actively collected areas of American numismatics. The 1967 no-mint mark issue continues attracting strong attention because it combines historical importance, recognizable design, dark vintage beauty, and the exciting possibility of discovering rare valuable varieties. The current market for vintage Washington quarters remains extremely active, with collectors constantly searching for coins featuring originality, strong detail, and appealing historical character. Some exceptional examples connected to rare mint eras or premium eye appeal have achieved impressive auction prices, increasing excitement around the series even further. The Washington Quarter $1967 coin without a mint mark in black circulated condition continues proving why older American quarters remain among the most exciting treasures in coin collecting. With its rich historical connection, iconic design, growing collector demand, unique dark appearance, and the thrilling possibility of valuable discoveries, this remarkable quarter has earned a respected place among America's most admired collectible coins. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the search for outstanding 1967 Washington quarters remains filled with excitement, history, and the dream of uncovering a hidden fortune hiding in plain sight.